story of because I was the one that introduced them. So her father, Tonino, went to military school with my cousin, so they're lifelong friends. So Tonino invites me over to his house. This is an absolute true story, to the T. I walk in and I see that painting on the floor, right? That one right there, the clown. This is a clown, right? So I walk in and I go, hey, before we start talking about anything, tell me about this piece. What's going on? He goes, you like it? I said, Tonino. I said, I don't just like it. Like, I love it. It's talking to me. The shadowing, the way that clown is looking, it's like I can feel its pain. It was just, he goes, are you kidding with me? Are you messing? I said, no, I really do like it. He goes, you want to meet the artist? I said, what? He says, you want to meet the artist? I said, yeah. He goes, come into my dining room. She's right there. And that's how we met. We ended up talking for about an hour before we even started talking about business with her dad. So, you know, she's living in New York. She's emerging. She's finding herself. Her work is magnificent, and we're so proud that you're here. Thank you.
I just want to start saying thank you to Samir and Aura and for making this all happen. To my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, my best friend for helping me do all of this. You know, I couldn't have done it without any of them. But, yeah, just speaking of my work, it's kind of hard when you like ask an artist to describe their work, but I think it's just the way that I live, you know. It's really like how I ask questions, how I relate to, you know, the world, how I express myself. So it's really just like, just me in like physical form, you know. So yeah, it's very personal works to me. So I think if you guys connect with it, you know, I really feel super grateful that I'm communicating in this way. So yeah.
Thank you.
Finally, I would like to hear from Moishe what else is happening in Flagler, besides this amazing gallery, of course. And you're going to be frequenting it all the time, I'm sure.
Hi everybody. Thank you for coming and thank you very much for everything that you're doing. I wanted to share with you really a little bit more of the vision and what we are really trying to accomplish here on Flagler Street and in Miami in general. People know me from New York, and I was one of the first people coming to the meat packing and making the meat packing happen. I'm sure a lot of you know Milk Studios. Milk Studios was the beginning of the meat packing, and we made a real change. Actually, I came back from a meeting with Kit McNally from Pastis, and I needed to rush. I said, Kit, I got to go, you know. So it's kind of back to the future. So we came to Wynwood, and we totally understood that Miami needed a cultural hub, which was losing its spark and its culture. And we bought so much properties in Wynwood, and for 45 acres, and we created a whole ecosystem there of artists working, and we spent a lot of money making Wynwood happen. And today Wynwood become really one of the coolest neighborhoods in America.
Yes.
But me putting my foot more in Miami and really understand the issues of Miami and what we're really going through and so forth, I totally start really philosophizing, what's Miami? What's the direction of Miami and where Miami should go? And I totally understood back then that Latin America, which is because I've been traveling in Latin America and trying to understand Latin America, and I totally understood that Latin America and North America should be one economy. There are 700 million people, fragmented, each country works by itself, a lot of poor people, but rich resources with a lot of resources. And the cheap labor, a lot of water, and it's a great opportunity to put the manufacturers and agriculture and everything there. And 700 million people and 400 million people will make 1.1 billion people economy. So if you want to compete in the future with the Far East, then we must connect these two economies and make it one economy. We should not let Brazil go with Russia and China and create a new coin, because they should be part of our economy and we should support them. We went to Afghanistan, we spent 2 trillion. We went to Iraq, spent 2 trillion. How about if we spend 10% of it here in Latin America next to us? And we can create the robust economy. So practically America is going to wake up one day. And they're going to get over America first bullshit. Because I tell the Americans, closing your door is not going to make your home safe, and throwing your garbage through the window is not going to make your home clean. And we must make this one economy and provide a vision for the people, for both sides. And I think this can really, this can be very rewarding for America. Germany, with the East Germany and West Germany got unified, and it was investment at the beginning, but it worked out. So what we've been doing here, working on all this, connecting Latin America to North America economically. And I came to Flagler Street one night and reminded me the meat baking, but there was no smell. So I said, okay, so it really was dilapidated. I said, I'm going to buy everything and whatever I can do, and I'm going to make a change here. And we're going to make it the Silicon Valley of Latin America. Because traveling to Latin America, and I understood that these companies, they have no money. I mean, they are not going to have access to investors. Who's going to go to Colombia or Panama to invest in technology? The only way, if we put 33 countries here, on Flagler, live, work, play, then they can do Uber, then they can do WhatsApp. So this, and then you can get investors and so forth. So this is the vision. And I went about everything I could buy based on an idea. I had an idea. And I bought over 80 properties on this street. And when I met Mika, she told me, Moshe, I'm so sorry, the prices went 3 times up. You know, you came too late. I just met her, I put my hand on her shoulder, I said, Mika, the party has just begun. And since then, first of all, I mean, she did very well for herself. She helped me buy every building here. And I call her Slumdog Millionaire, because she became a millionaire because of this. But on a serious note, what we've been doing really, we created the vision for the street. My own money. Created the vision for the street, carbless, and carbon stone, no parking. Then I went to the city and I was able to raise the money to make it happen. You see these 2 blocks, and we got many more blocks to go. Great vision with everything that we designed. We're not going to make it brickle here. We're going to bring a lot of the old building to the old condition and make it really authentic downtown. I mean, I invite you, Aura, to come and see. It's really like bringing back downtown to the way it used to be. This used to be the economic engine of Miami. And with the idea to build live, work, play within this neighborhood community. And we also, we have the app, but we did not release it. An app that connects the community. And when you live within the community, you're going to get discounts within the restaurants and everything you go, because you're part of the community here. So it's an app that's designed for the community. We have the Manatech that we established a long time ago to support and help technology companies coming to Miami. And that's what we've been doing. I've been financing it, and it's okay for me. Same thing with fashion. Miami needs fashion. We got 20 million tourists, 30 million tourists, and we don't have fashion. So we created the Mana Fashion Services, and with the idea to create showrooms, material bank, education, anything that we can help designers and fashion companies to come and show for Miami and sell for Miami. So it's fashion, art, the same thing with the art, what we've been doing, and the same thing also with agriculture. I don't want to really fill your head with a lot of issues, but we are doing a great job in the agriculture in Latin America, because the future food is going to be a problem. So we're preparing for the future, and we created a platform with 1 million farmers in Latin America that we connected them to the internet through Microsoft, and we did a lot. We're doing a lot of stuff with them. But this is basically making Miami the Western Hemisphere a global hub and the city of the future. And thank you for everything. Thank you for
And lastly, thank you to all of you for coming. Please hang around. Isabella is going to be wanting to talk to all of you. And of course, she'll be exhibiting for a couple of weeks, so come back, make an appointment. and buy some art. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
One last announcement. Guys, June 1st, if you can all put on your calendars, we'll be hosting a big gala. Invites will be coming soon. June 1st, please put on your calendars. Will be a fundraiser to support arts education in Haiti, Nepal, and Mexico. Thank you so much. This is just the beginning.